$4.99, right? There was another one next to it, which I'm convinced was the same amount. It was $9, and people were like grabbing them left and right. I'm like, are people insane?
Could it get any better?
Hi honeys, it's Emmy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Emmy. I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, where my clients lose anywhere from the last few pounds to up to 70 pounds and counting, gain food freedom, don't have to think about all that mumbo jumbo. So if you want to do that too, go ahead to healthyemmy.org or just click the link in the down bar so that you can apply to work with me and my team. So also, make sure that you hit subscribe and you turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified every time the freshest news on plant-based weight loss, which is on Wednesdays and Saturdays, or as we say, Catterdays, is coming at you live. So hit that button, okay? I will tell you one thing. I really hope I'm in focus. That's all I'm worried about today, because I'm using my Canon 70D with a 1.4 sigma millimeter lens. Don't ask me what that means because I have no idea, and I just kind of want to like stay here for the rest of my life just like this to make sure that I'm staying focused. But today we're doing a grocery haul. So I braved the storm, and during all this COVID stuff, went to the grocery store, and I'm gonna show you honeys what I got. So I'm like honestly afraid to even move. Okay, so here's the thing. I got a SodaStream, and I'm thrilled about it. It's fabulous. I would recommend it to anybody. But I ran out of CO2, and they sell it at Wegmans, so I marched my hiney down to Wegmans, and it was all sold out. So I am killing the planet, and I got myself seltzer. I honestly do not drink flat water. The only time I will ever drink flat water is if I'm like at a restaurant and I'm like, what do I do with my hands? Like, oh, I'll drink this flat water that they gave me. But otherwise, I like to crack open a cold one, aka a room temperature seltzer. I pretty much like everything room temperature, but like the best sound. This is grapefruit. I also was feeling frisky and got the clementine cranberry from Polar. Don't hate it. So yeah, got myself one of these babies because my SodaStream is dead at the moment. And when I say I got myself one of these babies, I got 4. Okay, next thing, because it is, you know, the pickings are there, but the pickings are slim with everything that you're seeing right now. But I usually would never buy something like these, but this was pretty much all I could find for the brown rice. I really wanted like a Lundberg, like a wild rice mix with like red rice and farro and just like, ooh, but I couldn't find that. So I got these guys. Normally I would not get this because this is a ridiculous amount of packaging, but this is great for traveling. These little rice guys. This is the Annie Chun's Simple Gourmet Asian Cuisine restaurant style. I'll be the judge of that. Brown rice, and it's sprouted, and this is the medium grain rice. And when you get these, you need to make sure that the only ingredients are rice and water. And then there's a little bit of acid in here just to keep it preserved for preservative, but you need to make sure that there is no oil in here because they will sneak these into those prepackaged rice. I mean, I don't understand it either, why the companies are wasting their own money by adding ingredients in. But nonetheless, it is a reality that a lot of times these pre-packaged rice have oil added to them. So don't rely on the nutrition facts to see if there's oil by looking at how much fat there is. Look at the ingredients. Always, always look at the ingredients. Don't even look at the nutrition facts. They're stupid. So yeah, got these babies, and they can just go into the microwave for how long? Let's see. It's never been easier to enjoy gourmet Asian cuisine. You told me that, Annie Chun. Yeah, okay, so you microwave for just a minute. You can also do it on the stovetop. Next up from the package section, I was not planning on getting these, but I'm full of surprises. And the reason why I'm full of surprises is because I couldn't find any no salt added versions of chickpeas. So I wanted some chickpeas because I've really been craving to have, my camera just cut out, whatever. I was talking about chickpeas and how I was wanting chickpeas, rice, broccoli, nutritional yeast, lemon. Ooh, that sounds good. And I couldn't find any chickpeas that didn't have any salt added to the can. So I bought dry chickpeas, and these ones are organic, so it's no big deal. But this giant bag was only $3, and then the organic can of beans was like $3.89 or something ridiculous. And I'm not an organic, like I honestly could not care less if something is organic. People say I could care less. No, the correct way is I could not care less, because you care so little that there is no smaller amount of care that you could give. I'm glad we've settled that. So I bought the dry ones, and I'm probably gonna make these up in the Instant Pot. All right, because I was talking about the rice, the broccoli, and the nooch, I got broccoli. Now, under normal circumstances, I would not do this. I would not get it inside the plastic. I would just buy a crown of broccoli. But given everything that's happening with coronavirus, I got Brussels sprouts too, and I got cauliflower too. Spoiler alert, everything that I got. But normally I would not do this. I would not want to waste this plastic. Also, it's a lot more expensive to get things that are pre-cut, but it's really hard, because the virus is transmitted through particles, and it's hard to wash a bunch of Brussels sprouts, and so I just felt safer doing the packaged stuff. So, and yes, I know that this is handled by somebody or machine, whatever, there's handling that goes on before it gets here, but I think that it reduces all the people in the grocery store that are touching all the different broccoli things. I actually went over to the Brussels sprouts, which is the next thing that I got, Brussels sprouts, and I started to pick them up from the bin, and I was like, so many hands have been on these, and it's going to be hard for me to wash these. So I went over to the package section, and I got Brussels sprouts. I like to steam these. This is the same thing that I will do with the broccoli, which reminds me, I really don't want to get out of focus. Please don't get out of focus. Okay, this is the microwave steamer that I use. I just got this off of Amazon, and honestly, people ask me what one that I get. Just get whatever one is cheapest. You don't have to get the brand that I got. I'll link it below, but this is the Sistema microwave steamer. I still have the sticker on it, because why would I take the sticker off? It's not harming anyone or anything, but it's so easy. All you do is you fill up the bottom with water, so this comes out, right? So you fill this up with water, and then this tray you put in, it smells like cauliflower, and then you put the veggies on top, and then you snap on this top and then throw it in the microwave. It is so easy. And then there's a safety feature here where you can let everything steam out. It's not working. I don't know. I never use them. I'm not safe. So that is how I steam everything. So you can also steam in the Instant Pot, but I like steaming in that because it removes a lot of the water, and it's tastier when you remove the water. Whereas if you steam something in the Instant Pot, it gets a little bit mushy. So that is super easy, and it'll steam things in under 10 minutes. So I got the Brussels sprouts, which I will steam in there, the broccoli, which I'm gonna steam in there, add with lemon, chickpeas, nutritional yeast, and broccoli, and maybe some bean sprouts, but I don't have bean sprouts, so I'm not gonna do that. And then I got cauliflower. Once again, under normal circumstances, I would just grab the cauliflower, but I felt safer having this one. Please don't yell at me. And same thing, just throw it into the steamer. It's my favorite way to have it. Then, since we're talking about lemon, I got lemons. When COVID gets you lemons, you mix them with your broccoli, your nutritional yeast, your rice, and your chickpeas, and it's delicious. So, got 2 of these babies. Then I got one Japanese sweet potato, because that's all that was left. I'm happy though, that makes me happy for the Japanese sweet potato farmers that everyone loves them as much as I do. How I make these, I cut off the ends because they remind me of a belly button and freak me out. I do not poke holes. People are very adamant about poking holes. If you want to poke holes, go for it. You don't need to poke holes in sweet potatoes. In normal potatoes you do because they can explode in the oven, but these ones don't. And I've even wrapped them without cutting off the belly buttons, and by the belly buttons, I mean the ends. But I wrap this in tin foil. Again, some people are very against tin foil. I don't care. I use it. So I wash this, wrap it in tin foil, bake it in the oven at 450 for about at least 90 minutes, and then it gets so gooey, and you can add cinnamon to it, and it's absolutely delicious. It's the best dessert in the world. I recommend it to everybody. And some people, if you're a chocolate person, you can add cocoa powder, put some banana on there, then you're in business. I don't go that route. I'm not a big chocolate person. That's a little bit much for me. I'm definitely a cinnamon person. So cinnamon on a Japanese sweet potato, as far as I'm concerned, it's French toast. So yeah, we got that. Then I've got some zucchini. I need to wash these. I have some fruit and veggie wash, which I absolutely will use on these, but I will steam this once again in my steamer. Air frying it is also delicious. It's a little bit of work for me because you have to check it, you have to make sure it's not sticking, but to do it in the air fryer, I just put it on the highest setting and put it in for 10 minutes, and I like shake it every few minutes to make sure it's not sticking, but it does stick and it does burn. It's not perfect, but it's delicious nonetheless. So that's another great way to have zucchini. Then, I usually don't buy blueberries, but these strawberries just looked absolutely divine, and they were only $3.99 for this entire pound of strawberries. So I got myself a pound of strawberries, and strawberries are good, they're like avocados, they're good for like 10 seconds, and they just look absolutely perfect right now. And I'm excited to have these. And then blueberries just go well with strawberries, and I'm really not a blueberry person at all, but I saw the strawberries and I was like, I want some blueberries and some strawberries together, and I want to eat them with the leaf on the strawberry, and I want to hold it and I want to put it in my mouth. I don't want to cut it up. I don't want to eat it with a fork. That is what I want to do. So yeah, I got berries, and then a golden delicious apple, and I think, yeah, it was an organic one because the organic apples were all just such beautiful colors, and I was like, I want an organic, and I'm not an organic person, but the organic ones were there, and that's the one that I got. And so I got an organic, I can't even take myself seriously saying it, golden delicious apple. That's what I got, honey. So let me tell you the meals that I'm gonna make with these. Okay, so I'm gonna have, this is so sad that there's only one of these, but don't worry, I will supplement it with my Hawaiian sweet potatoes. If you don't have Hawaiian sweet potatoes, why? They're perfect during the time of coronavirus because HawaiiVeggieFarm.com, okay, discount code ME5 to get a discount and free shipping of these sweet potatoes to your door during coronavirus. They are delicious. So I will bake up these, and I will bake up some Hawaiians, and I'll probably have that alongside some of these guys steamed. So that's a fabulous meal. Steam up my veggies and then have baked sweet potatoes and put cinnamon on them. And then another meal that I'm gonna do is I'm going to take I just remembered something to put in the freezer. Let me just tell you what it is because I cannot afford to go out of focus right now. Okay, so 2 meals. One of these meals is gonna be this with the broccoli, the garbanzo beans, aka chickpeas, with lemon and nutritional yeast. And then I'm gonna do another meal that is the brown rice with, I got it but I put it in the freezer because they had frozen veggies. Mixed peppers and onions, frozen. I'm gonna put that with this brown rice, and then I'm gonna put nutritional yeast on top of it. It would be good if I had like some pico de gallo, but I don't have that. We'll make do. So that's another great meal. These are gonna be a fabulous dessert. I think I'm getting sushi tomorrow, and I'll probably nightcap it with some of these guys. But I could eat all of this in one sitting, but I don't. I want to save it. People were buying, so this was $4.99, right? There was another one next to it, which I'm convinced was the same amount. It was $9, and people were like grabbing them left and right. I'm like, are people insane? Like, oh my god, these are organic too. I'm the organic queen today, and I never eat things that are organic. I don't think Annie Chung's is, but it's fine. Annie's cool. All right, honeys, that is my grocery haul. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next